So this is the first look at and first review of the Gerber Gator Junior Machete. I bought it at Canadian Tire. The current price is $22 in store, or at least according to the website. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think I paid a little more. The purchase date 2010, 2011, 2012, I really don't remember. So 29 centimeter, 11 1/4 inch black coated C50 steel blade. Full length is 48 centimeters, 18 1/4 inches. 405 grams, 14.3 ounces. It's a good first machete. I'm not sure if I would use it for exceedingly heavy use, but it's good. It's good. It's not a bad blade. It really needed to be sharpened, as you can see by my butcher job on it, but it is sharp now. It actually was difficult to chop with when I got it, and I don't know whether that's just mine or with all of them. The saw, it's not bad. It does work. I just found it awkward to saw like this. Part of it was the lanyard as well. You know, it's kind of, I don't know. I guess because most saws you're like this or like this, not. I found it handy when I was doing a bit of brushing, where you couldn't swing at the branches from a dead tree, or, well, not a dead tree, but a tree that had dead branches, but the tree was still growing, but they were in the way of the path. So having the saw there was handy, in that it was long enough. I always find the lanyard weird. It allowed me to get into the branches to saw. So from that point of view, it worked good. The handle is, I believe, black nylon with a rubber grip put on over it. It took me a little while to get used to this handle. There's a bit of a bump here and a bit of a stop here. I believe part of that is also because when you're sawing, although I have a tendency to hold like this when I'm doing stuff, but I suppose that would make sense for sawing. I don't know. I just need more practice with this particular machete in general. Lanyard, whole lanyard, it comes with both. I don't like the lanyard. A, I'm not used to lanyards. B, it seems a little weird. I've seen many other lanyards and I've never seen any made like that, except on the Gerber stuff. The sheath's not bad. Ballistic nylon. It's got some rivets, some double stitching. Stiffener inside. Nylon strap with Velcro closure. The belt loop, it's not very wide, you know, this way. It does look like it'd take a fairly big belt, but it's not very loose. It's a little difficult to put a belt in, and it's at a really weird angle to carry it. That could just be me, though. Ballistic nylon. Okay, so I have used a different type of machete before. I believe it's called a bolo, so it took me time to get used to this one. It's like the old World War II GI machete. I found the saw on the back difficult if you were doing batoning, which I did just because I wanted to try it with this. And as I thought, your log gets stuck in here quite often. and you know, you only have here and here, and also because there's a curve, your handle has a tendency to want to come up. So I guess if you battened here, you wouldn't have too much of a problem. Although because there is a bit of an angle, your handle still does want to, because I think I did try it and it still wanted to do it, to lift. But you just put more weight on that and you're fine. Although with the saw blade on the back, you know, it makes battening a little weird, and not that I would batten with the machete, but the point being is that sometimes you need to split some wood, and it's in that situation better to batten it than to actually, you know, put the machete in the wood and thunk, so that the machete sticks and then go punk, 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 until it splits. Just because you don't have room to swing the machete, but it wouldn't matter if you swung the stick for battening. I don't remember. I think I said that I have used it to the saw to do branches, and in a situation where the tree was alive, but a bunch of the branches on one side were dead, and they were in the way of a path. So it was not too bad to get in there. It was a little weird to use, but I probably just need practice. I have used it to chop and split several size logs from 1 to 3 inches, and it worked once it was sharp. So in short, it's a first good machete. It's comfortable to use once you get used to it. It needed to be sharpened. It is a good price. The sheath is not bad except the belt angle and loop tightness. I found the saw awkward to use, but I need to practice with it. I'm going to do I'm going to review it again, 2014-07. Hopefully by then I'll have used it a lot more. So I'd buy it again. It would be a good gift. It would be something that you could use to pay forward. Pay it forward means basically, you know, you're somewhere and somebody says, well, that's cool, and you have a spare one and they're an alright person, and so you give them one. Say, here, you know, use this and it's yours. I'd recommend it. Not I'd recommend it, but I would recommend it. And review it again. So I guess that's it. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm going to buy either the next size up, or maybe look into a Cold Steel or Condor machetes, one of their types. I've seen a lot of Cold Steel different styles, and I'm kind of hoping to find one that's similar to the one I'm used to. Or at least the length I'm used to. That's why I was thinking of picking up the Gerber Gator machete, which is longer than this one. Again with the saw though. I'm gonna pick up a saw, a folding saw, so I don't really need the saw on the back, although it is good redundancy. Redundancy for some stuff is always a good thing. Not for everything, but for important stuff. Later.